Excuse me. I got fucking cold and shit. Anyways, what up, people? What the fuck was that? We are live, baby. We're currently watching the end of the Dallas and Golden State game. We're trying to find us some value in live betting, and with the current lines right now, let's see what I got. Let's see what I got. Yeah, 26. All right, I already got a bet placed in on this one. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can see that. Damn, how do you do that? Good question. Anywho, we will get there momentarily. Right now, the game lines are at. I'm looking at the wrong game. It's Clippers. 26. I don't know if y'all can see that. 26. All right. So what Outlier is basically saying that, hell, even at 24 and a half, the Gold State has barely never really covered that. This is the outlier. All right. Now it's saying that Dallas have 90%. And I don't know the momentum, the way this game is going. So how much do you believe that Golden State is going to be able to hold up 26 points? Mind you, remember what Outlier said. This is set up at 24 and a half. You see that red down there? That's basically saying Golden State rarely, never covers, and that Dallas hasn't only one time in that span of probably like 10 games. Woo. That's a tough man. What y'all doing, man? What we doing? What we doing, man? Mm-mm-mm. I am liking that line with the Pacers going down 220, 228. If it fall down just a little bit more, definitely be looking for an overplay, possibly. But the name of the game is to be very, very patient. I already have a bet out there. We're doing good so far. We got 449. I do got one bet out there. Let me see what I can put. I got one bet right now. Oh, that came in a lot clearer. I got one bet out there right now. And as you can see, yes, I am listening to Cal Kerms as we speak. 26 is the number, y'all. 26. Now, I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to pull their starters. What's up? Dayquil Vapor Cool, the vaporizing daytime coffee making stuffy head power through your day medicine. At Macy's President's Day sale, make your home for you with up to 60% off furniture and mattresses, like our exclusive Bradley sectional $21.99. Plus, our best all right, on that next game, this is what Outlier is saying. Ryan Miller, Nate Jones. Damn, I don't even know what I'm showing y'all. Notifications. Opens the Fidelity app. With Fidelity, it's easier than ever to invest the way you want. Get a second opinion. Think less what he sees. So with the Lakers and Pacers game, it's basically saying it's 50-50 that it go over for the Clippers. But for Indy, it said it's an 80% chance. This is what Outlier is saying. Outlier is saying that it is an 80% chance that can happen. If we get this number to drop a little bit lower, I think I would jump on it. And reason being, because like I said, Clippers, they say it's 50-50%. So if the total comes down a little bit, then it puts it more in Clippers' favor for it to go over, and even more if it drops
even lower for Indy since they're already at 80%. So let's say if it go down 5 more points, that might put Indy at 90% and probably put LA at like 60 some percent that they go over. So that's how Outlier works. Kind of breaks it down for you, give you some numbers and and data is important. And sometimes, bro, data is very important. So, but the name of the game, you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. That's it. You gotta be patient. Oh man. Yeah. Sorry there. It's hard to put money on that because the momentum of this game is crazy right now.
Steve Kerr and Jimmy Butler chatting at the scores table about Steph Curry's three.
That's good.
All right, Dallas.
Curry get tired of, well,
82.
like watching Curry play.
Golden State
Jimmy's
111
played with him. Obviously,
with
Steve
8
got
minutes
closer
and
for
9 seconds to go.
over 10 years now.
Year 16 in the league for Curry. He'll turn 37 on March 14th. Moody's
All
free
right,
off the
Mooney's
mark.
out there. He misses. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds.
He's going to stay with the
What we
Warriors.
got, baby? What we got?
Butler and Green on the floor. We have yet to see Curry in the fourth. May not see him.
Fuck we
again
got,
with,
man.
the score 111-82.
Let's go.
Golden State plays again Tuesday against Charlotte. Then a 5-game road trip. It's a stretch of 12 of 14 away from home.
Again, Warriors a chance to make up some real ground. The strength of schedule is very favorable over the last 20 games or so. So they're
Let's go.
hitting their
Let's go.
stride at the right time.
One
to
day,
go for all
one
these
day,
teams, including them,
I'm
is
have
just
motherfuckers
find
on
yourself
here.
out of
One
that
day.
play and get into that top six. Guarantee you'll lose the
Motherfuckers
playoffs.
gonna be on this bitch.
Right now, you've got
Bridges,
2
how do you
games
do this?
separating 6 from 8 and 3 games 6 from 9. But there's no guarantee that
Outlier.
the Warriors are going to get into the play. Sacramento is a game back and then the loss column. Phoenix is 2 games back in the
Took
loss
it.
column.
Dropped to 23.
Green can't get that one to fall. Kyrie Irving has checked out. So is Klay Thompson. Don't know that we'll see them again. Here's
Now
Brandon
it's at
Williams
23.
nailing a 3.
Yeah, I think, it sounds obvious, but I think the thing only thing, I mean, they're on a good run. They look like they're galvanized here. It's just, you got to stay healthy. That's it. I mean, and Dallas, you're going to have teams like
I'm not
Dallas that are
fucking
not
touching
healthy
that,
and
bro.
are
It's just the
not getting
momentum.
healthy. And
Even
other
though I think
teams
the
that they're
numbers are
competing
pretty
with,
good, they
you saw
look good,
Wembanyama
you know.
go out for the
Could have
season,
probably
so
sprinkled a little
health
healthy,
is
you
huge
know,
in the
there.
final stretch.
And they're going to get one of their key players back soon in Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga
So,
missing
all right,
his
we got
23rd
that
straight
total
game with an
dropping
ankle injury.
for
But there's a
Pacers.
chance we see him on this road trip coming up for the Warriors.
Got
Yeah,
that total
that'll
dropping.
be big, and they'll be whole. They
Shit.
haven't been whole for quite some time. Then it's about fitting him back in. Certainly, he's additive to the team. But
I
it'll
don't know how
be,
they
like
do
I said,
this.
look at the standings. They're so
Got
jumbled.
that total dropping. Got that total
Who's going to be
dropping.
able to make that stretch run?
Post call for the foul, trying to swat it away from Prosper.
All right.
Actually calling on Butler for the reach in. First on
Yeah, how
Butler.
do they do all
Free
that
throws
shit?
here for Prosper, who's had to play some games at center
Yeah, let's cancel
because
that.
of the injuries for Dallas.
Let's cancel
Because
that.
they're looking at the post part of it, but it was Butler they got.
Upcoming national TV schedule, 2 games tonight on ESPN. Cleveland hosting Memphis, Oklahoma City, and Minnesota. So the Wolves will be up a game in the loss column over Dallas for the
we
6th
haven't
or
gotten
the
there
7th
yet.
spot,
We
I
gotta
should say.
do all that.
TNT Tuesday, Cleveland at
One day,
Orlando. What do you think it's
One
going
of
to be
these
like at Crypto.com when Luka Doncic faces his former team? Now, Anthony Davis obviously not going to play, but first meeting between the Lakers and Mavs since the deal.
Oh, we got
One meeting
223
in
here,
Dallas,
y'all.
you know,
Look, that
it will be
motherfucker done went down. We got
Yeah, I think it'll be fascinating.
Lakers.
Tuesday night, and maybe uncomfortable
Now y'all can't see that.
in some ways.
Anyways,
Some of
it's
the
at a
guys, the real game
223.
for me is the April game.
223.
Because that's the game where you expect Anthony Davis to play. You hope both teams stay healthy, and that'll be an overanalyzed game for sure.
Three-pointer from Pajemski. He has had an outstanding game. He's got 13 rebounds and 17 points. One of his best basketball this season right now.
He had a great rookie year. Struggled a little bit, dealt with some injuries the first few months of the season, but he's hitting his stride right now.
But a lot of guys, you ask about,
Sure.
they put him in the starting lineup. I mean, confidence is a big thing in any walk of life, and he didn't have it. We've done some games here together. You and I have been talking about. He looks like a different player.
So, that's how they do that. All right, I'm just fucking around with some shit, y'all. Windows.
He was missing that, and now he's just no thinking, just playing. And look at that line. Look at that line right there.
The last 3 games, Houston right before the All-Star break, he had
Whoa.
18 points in a road win. 21 points Friday at Sacramento. And you just saw the numbers come. 17, 13 boards, 3 3-pointers.
Well, how the fuck do you limit that? All right, let's stop doing that.
114,
We just fucking around
86.
with
Midway point here in the final quarter in San Francisco. Kevin Knox is on the floor, so Green and Butler are done.
All right, so let's see what they're saying now. So this one here, we got a
Tyler Kelly going to check in. It's another player for Dallas that has size, but again, at this point, just out here to get some minutes late. And the Warriors going to bring in a couple of players, Yuri Collins and Pat Spencer at the next dead ball. So no offense, we'll see Stephen. He'll finish with 30 points in 29 minutes as Hardy coughs it up. And it appears that Podziemski's night, or day rather, is over as well.
Get deep into the bench. Smart. Don't risk any injuries on either.
Oh,
side.
okay.
A lot of games left. Talk about the importance of luxury because Steve Kerr says he's going to talk to him in the pregame game. He's going to be careful with the minutes of Butler, Green, Curry, understanding they're all a little older, and he just can't risk any injury down the stretch.
And that is a balancing act because obviously you want the guys
Bam.
to play together and find their rhythm.
All right, we're learning here every day. So look, now this is dropping a little bit. I was liking that look for the over if it continues to drop. We get under 220 or something, that's a good look.
Prosper, ball fall. And Kevin Knox tips it to Collins. Now Knox on the other end.
All right, so
Spencer, still good on the 3.
that's kind of dropping a little bit.
Hardy fouled by Collins.
What the fuck?
Jonathan Kuminga making his way from the back out towards the bench. Be interesting to see how he fits with Butler, considering that we've seen drastic improvement from Curry, Podziemski, and Green with Butler in just a short amount of time. We got a timeout, 5:19 left.
What we got
Warriors
here?
on their way to win number 30 on the year.
I like it like this.
Hey, Meta, what is this artwork?
Comedian by Mauricio Catalan worth $6.2 million.
What?
That's what we got.
$6.2 million pen? Are you kidding?
Right now it's on commercial.
Gentlemen,
But as you can see,
Twice you have.
who eats art?
just wanted to see if I get that thing working.
Meta, who eats art? And then Meta would say, Chris Pratt.
Hey, Meta, call my lawyer.
At Total Wireless, we got your back every day.
Let's
Others,
do
not
that.
so much. Just look at the facts. We run on America's most reliable 5G network for as low as $25 a month. They don't. Fact that. We lock your price for 5 years. Not then. Fact that. And we'll give you a free Samsung A35 when you switch to any of our phone plans.
All right,
So
and what
fact
do we
that,
say
right?
that?
We've got you covered. Get the facts. Then switch to Total Wireless.
So,
When you want
yeah,
bedtime to be a good time,
Okay, so
it matters where you stay. Conrad Hotels and Resort. Hilton for the stay.
I'm a Howard leaf blower, and I'm not exactly street legal.
how do you make that?
And if you don't have the right auto coverage, this could really blow your budget.
Oh,
So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me. Hey!
what the fuck? make it.
Like a relentless
Where the
weed,
fuck is?
moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Start to break away from UC with Tremfya, with rapid relief at 4 weeks. Tremfya blocks a key source of inflammation. At 1 year, many people experienced remission, and some saw 100% visible healing of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
After the game, Andre Iguodala will become the 7th Warrior to have his jersey retired. The unveiling of a Walk of Fame earlier today. Family on a very special day for one of the most important members of this Golden State Warrior dynasty. 4-time champ, was the final MVP the year they won the first title, the first to win Finals MVP without a start prior to the NBA Finals. Spending into his 19 years with the Warriors, a couple of different stints. You can speak to this guy, buddy Bob. You brought Andre Iguodala here. How important was he to the Warriors?
More important than people think. I don't know how people's opinion, but we're very deserving with about an hour from now, 30 minutes to get that jersey retired. I remember 14, 15 days. We were a young team with no expectations really, and we got to the playoffs as the number 1 seed. And we hadn't done much in the playoffs around.
I do like that.
Not even on that team. We lost to the Clippers the year before in the first round.
Oh,
But his leadership, right? His kind of grown-up leadership
gotcha.
amongst a team of young players.
All right, back at 25, 225. So, like I said, I do have money on the over at 220, 215.
But when he came, he really had this kind of poise as a leader.
Turned into a no sweat bet. So this game is pretty much over. We're gonna head to the next game.
Was such a great story because that's the year Steve Kerr
But
asked Andre to come off
taking
the
that
bench.
28 would have worked.
And Andre deserved to start. He was one of the 5 best players, but it wasn't the best thing for the team. A little bit like the Ginobili in San Antonio stuff. And Andre embraced it, and that set a tone. It allowed Steve to coach the team.
Versus almost in halftime. Okay.
And to see Andre rewarded for the Finals MVP is just a fascinating story.
You use the word stability and talking about Jimmy Butler. How did Iguodala stabilize what you guys had here?
One day,
Is there
baby.
anything
One
specific
day.
that stands out about
21.
how you
Damn.
got him and why you targeted him? He was with Denver for a year.
Man, and it said it too. If y'all looked at Outlier, bro,
Well, we played against
Outlier
them
said that shit was going to
in that
happen.
playoff series.
There was a good chance that
And he came
he said it.
and
They
he
definitely
just
said
knew what he
that.
could be, and everybody that played in the league, and you knew all the teams he was on.
We didn't
was
jump on it,
probably
but it's
like,
okay.
top 10 defensive team.
There's so many games. That's some shit we just don't worry about.
He can guard his player. He can help you.
Can't worry about it.
Just an elite passer. We wanted the idea to have a big guard.
3 minutes left.
And play. Let them play a lot off the ball. Andre could play on the ball. Was a great distributor, great defender,
So,
position defender. And so all those things, but ironically, when we met with him,
now we're going to start working on this
he
next
already made up
game.
his mind. The other times we with a free agent, you try to convince them.
My bets are pretty finalized in these last couple minutes.
You meet with free agents and you go into a cell.
That live bet we could have took would have hit. That shit would have hit.
You just said stop. I don't even know I want to come. Stop,
The
figure
cover
out
of 28.
And I thought, oh boy, because I wasn't sure how we were going to figure out the money. We didn't have the money, and so we went on this 10-day I did bender of trying to get off some contracts. Richard Jefferson, one of the guys,
Exactly.
they passed one of my coworkers. We had to get off Jefferson to
So-
clear this base figured out. So RJ, I love you.
Next
We've
game
talked
we
about
going
this
to?
before.
Diminishing skills.
Well, I mean, he came back around. He did
Yeah, that shit would've hit.
16, he had his
All right, let's try to
revenge.
look at this
So
Pacers
you
game.
can say that, but at the time, you had to do it, and
Change the
it worked
channel.
out for I think.
Ooh, that
everybody.
total
We
going
remember
back
that
up.
guy right there. So Andre, he's not only was he a great player, his maturity, right? His maturity and his. You talk about professionals, right? We call NBA basketball players professionals. A lot of them certainly don't live up to that, unfortunately. He did. I mean, in every sense of the word, showed up on time, kept his body in the right shape,
We can't
practiced,
get that game.
studied the game. So many times, Dave, in a playoff series, when we would do walkthroughs, he was dictating what defenses we should play. He was telling the coaches, that's a good idea, but here's what we need to do. We need to guard LeBron this way or Kyrie that way. And the coaches deferred. And they'd say, all right, Andre, if you think that's best, because he knew so much. One of the smartest guys really to ever play, and certainly on the defensive side of the ball.
Traveling violation on Brown. NBA Saturday primetime at ABC, presented by Wingstop, will feature these Warriors. Part of a 5-game road trip. They'll be in Philadelphia to face the struggling Sixer team. Coverage begins 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific with NBA Countdown. 2 minutes to go here. Golden State on its way to win number 30. Those three short. Mavericks will fall to 31-27.
All right, so since I figured some shit out,
Next game in a couple of days in LA against the Lakers.
we just rock out with it. Fuck it, man. We just rocking the fuck out, man. You know,
To the ground.
we're just gonna rock the fuck
Look
out.
at that. Look at the behind the bench. Look at that size. You know,
That 28
and,
would've
you got
worked.
Daniel Gafford back there, but Dwight Powell, forget about him. He played center for this team for quite some time. But you got Gafford and AD and Live. That's 21.
So I can't get
That's
the
a big size
Pacer
gap
game.
that you have there, and an integral part of this Dallas team. And this is what we saw today, Dave. This is Dallas giving them a shot, but it's by no
That
means
game
who
was
they are
yesterday.
and what they will be. And Jason Kidd full well knows that. Not only that, there's people here.
LSU. Didn't know motherfucker Kentucky play yesterday.
So factor that in. Now they're playing none, and how are they going to have time to incorporate that and see if that can gel?
Lively's missing his 15th straight game. Powell, his 15th straight game. Davis, this is his 5th in a row. And we should get more information sometime in the next couple weeks about when those guys will come back. And then we'll get to see what they look like. Because Anthony Davis, before the move, Rob Pelinka was here today because he was in Dallas agent. One of the
So
things
look,
Davis wanted, we knew that
we can kind of cover this Pacer game. I really don't have. And I should just went up to 231.
Warriors missing some threes.
223 was the number.
Very interesting because it's not a lot of teams do that anymore. You just see Cleveland. I guess you can talk about Boston.
223. Let's hope with these last couple minutes they go on a drought and shit falls back down. But the number that was a good live number on that over was at 223 with the lowest I seen. And I would have put it in better odds for LA Clippers at the time. So we're gonna hope we get like a 2-minute drift, like sometimes it happens during the end of these halves. It kind of just goes slow pace sometimes, and it'll drift back. So we were looking for that.
And Irving. But the trades that Harrison made
Barely, they're 224. That game is over with. Dallas won that game
Almost been already judged
with the spread at 24. So that 28 and a half would have hit at the time. It was perfect. The numbers was there, the percentages was there, the data was there. Could have shot, but we didn't shoot. But no matters.
Santos hits a 3.
I won my bet. That's all that matters to me.
26-100. Draymond giving the step.
I won my bet.
Who did that motion of the bedtime
So
celebration with about 2 minutes
here
to go
we
in the
are
third
for the
quarter.
day.
Draymond just frozen in time.
I think that's his message to the Mavericks bench down there. They're watching that.
Here we are for the day. All right, let's go back to this indie game, see if we can find some type of edge, man.
This is an important win for a lot of reasons for the Warriors, and one of them is this evens the season series. If the series is over now, but it finishes 2-2. Had Dallas won this game, if there was a tiebreaker, Dallas would have the advantage. Division.
All right, so the next game come on at 6, and the only game I'm feeling real comfortable with is probably this Phoenix and Raptors, because Phoenix just came off a back-to-back. They just played yesterday. Toronto Good day today. Good day. I'm not gonna lie. I started off with like a little over $100. It's not like this every day, but we're having a good day today. Up 8. I'm gonna get to see that. These are live, man. I ain't doing no gimmies here. You getting the real deal here. You would turn that to a pound. All right, we got 8. You know, we're gonna do this shit slow and methodical. Slow and methodical. If I can get $2 more $100 for the day, I'm done. If I can make $2 more $100, finito. So,
I see what you did there.
How do you want that time to stop for gas?
Let's play a quick game.
For what?
Your car.
two more.
The Hyundai Sonata Hybrid.
All right, so damn, that Pacers is taking off on Clippers. Let's see what the advantage is on the spread. Both of these had to rest. LA, they had to go against some time zones. So really, where they from, it's like 3 o'clock. So this is an early game for them. So their body clocks might be not right while they in here playing Indiana. I'm not getting that drop like I wanted, but we can find some other. Let's see what the spread look like at the moment.
Everyday favorites at unbeatable prices. We make good and gather for you. Only at
Well, if you're into the money line right now for Indiana, which is a minus 310, I mean, man, there's people that really play that shit, but they put a lot of money on that shit to get their money. Like on this, they put like $1,000 on this play. They only didn't cover twice. I mean, they didn't win 3 times. What it's saying here.
Like you know to check first about seats in the right section.
As far as the spread goes, and it's even up more than that now. I gotta let this thing update because it's at 10, but even at 6.5, it was saying LA has a 70% chance to come back. Let's see if I can pull this up too. Let's see here. Let's see if I can pull this up too.
The Oscars.
Hosted by me, Conan O'Brien.
Sunday, March 2nd, live on ABC and Hulu.
What is it? Outlier.
Talk about keeping your eye on the ball. What's happening courtside? Around the court. Big Johnny. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Over to baseball.
Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Didn't mean to do that,
For
but
years, Fearless Liquors has been Indy's family-owned and locally operated liquor store. Whether you're stocking up for the weekend or grabbing a gift, we've got you covered with everyday low prices. Our newest specials are Michelob Ultra 12 packs, just $17.99. Miller High Life 12 packs.
this is actually for Apple. I don't have an Apple, but
just $44.99. Jackson VR Chardonnay $9.99. And Jose Cuervo only $15.99. Payless Liquors, serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Don't pay more, get more, and pay less at Payless Liquors.
hold on.
From Indie streaming news leader, this is WRTV News at 6, streaming now.
All right, thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Amber Grigley. Schools around the state open their doors to high school seniors as part of the annual College Goals Sunday. The day's goal is getting as many high school students as possible to fill out free application for federal student aid form. Also
Like, finally.
FAFSA. The form sets up scholarships
All right,
for
excuse me
students
for
in
the.
any kind of education after high
I was
school.
hoping they'd send
As
me
of
a.
last year, the FAFSA form is required for students to fill
Just
out
gonna put
before
this
they
code
graduate in the Hoosier State.
All right.
Event organizers say filling out the form is a no-brainer and can help any family from any background.
Shit.
There's a lot of different aid that may use this.
Excuse me, guys. We're trying to look this up real quick. 7-4.
It gives
7-4.
you those options. You may not use any of those options,
All right.
but I think as
All right,
as
now.
someone who is looking at post-secondary education and finding the best ways to pay for it, having the most amount of options is going to be critical to kind of figuring that out.
Now, for more information on the FAFSA filing process, you can head over to our website, WRTV.com, and search for this story. All right, taking a look at the forecast here with meteorologist Kyle Mounts. Kyle, the sun is shining bright, and we were able to take a bit of a break from the
didn't
cold
on
weather.
this
Oh
thing.
yeah, felt pretty nice out there, especially with the sunshine. Temperatures made it to their warmest level in about 3 weeks across.
I wonder
Central
why.
Indiana. We got 46 in Indianapolis today, 45. Your top number in Greenwood as well as Greencastle.
Let's
And
make
Columbus
another
coming in
tab.
at 45. That sun is still shining. We're at 43 right now in Indy, 44 in Greencastle and Shelbyville, and 42 your temperature in Muncie. Satellite radar shows that things are going to remain very quiet here. We've got a few more clouds that have been streaming
Probably 'cause I didn't
across
give
the
her
northern
permission.
portion of the state. But our skies will stay
Probably what
mostly
happened.
clear
Let's
this
see
evening.
here.
That
Let's
will
go to
initially allow temperatures to
blow
drop
this
into
up.
the 30s pretty quick by 8
Um,
p.m., but we're still in the mid-30s at 10 o'clock this evening here with that
over
light
here.
southwest wind. So kids out at the bus stop tomorrow morning, it's going to be a little more bearable,
All
more
right,
comfortable out there as
so
we start off in the lower 30s with those clouds returning. We'll take you through the rest of your Monday coming up.
All
yeah,
right,
well, it
thanks,
wouldn't
Kyle.
let me.
Well, the up and down temperatures help create potholes, and they're popping up all over central Indiana. WRTV's Rachel Wilkerson shows us the scope of the issue and the impact it's had on drivers.
Well, I can't get the Indiana game on, so it's just what it is right now.
Victoria Smith is no stranger to Indianapolis potholes.
It's kind of scary when it happens in the pitch dark, when you just hear boom. So I had 2 tires just blow out on me.
She says she spent at least $200 on new tires.
The financial burden is overwhelming.
Smith has reported to the mayor's action line for reimbursement, which is encouraged by the city.
Okay.
Smith says she hasn't had any luck.
Sent receipts. I did everything I was supposed to a couple times. Even last spring, I had eyewitnesses. I still have not got
So
reimbursed.
to do
The
that, I have
freeze
to go
thaw
like
cycle
this.
can make potholes bigger. The Department of Public Works says fewer residents reported potholes this year and is asking for people to report them. The department says it has received around 6,500 complaints.
All right, let's do
2,200
this.
of those have been resolved. DPW says so far for the year, it's filled 40,000 potholes.
Still on it.
Smith hopes more
So-
drivers will be reimbursed this year.
Patching up is kind of like on the ridiculous side because it just keeps coming back. And I put myself and my great grandson in danger, dodging and playing Powerball with these holes in the street where there's incoming traffic. I have to wait and go in the incoming traffic to protect my family from the big
Oh my goodness.
gashes in the streets.
In Indy, Rachel Wilkerson, WRTV.
Now, if your car is damaged by hitting a pothole, you can file a court claim against the city through the Indy.gov website. But don't get your hopes up. Claims rarely get paid, so you'll likely be responsible for your repairs. If you see a pothole in Marion County, you can contact the Mayor's Action Center to report it. The phone number is right there on your screen. It's 317-327-4622. Or you can make a report through the Request Indy
No,
app.
let's go to games
Now, to
here.
report a pothole on an interstate, highway, or state road, just contact NDOT. You can do so at ndot4u.com or just simply call 855-NDOT-4U. Well, it's an rite of passage in this state. A February basketball battle between IU and Purdue. Both teams have
All
faced
right,
some
so
hardship
got
over
the
past
whole
couple
screen. We
weeks,
got
but
this
today,
next game coming
it'll
on.
be the Hoosiers defending their home court in a big way.
The only one I really care about is this Phoenix game next, because I kind of been following them, and I kind of know the history. I know they just played the other day, so we got that to look at.
One of the storylines really we looked at today was how many guys were playing in this game here.
And I'll be looking for an under probably, man.
Purdue Indiana rivalry, meaning a whole lot to both of these teams right now as they're heading in sort of different directions, but in a similar vein.
So here it's saying that, damn, I didn't know how to do all that. All right, so basically it's saying right now, got a lot of things swinging in Phoenix Suns' way, except for rebound, offensive rebounds are not good at that. They don't get a lot of those. That could make the difference.
The first 10 minutes of the second half may have been the best IU has played in the entirety of Mike
That could be the
Woods'
difference.
tenure. A 14-2 run before the first media timeout and tied the game at 39. Then the Hoosiers found some kind of gear that the fans here have been waiting all season to see.
All right, so now that we are,
It added up to a 28-3 burst
let's see if I can
that turned
get.
the game from -13 to +12 for IU.
We knew coming in that this was a must-win game. Everybody had that.
Yeah, IU won today.
Go for the game. So I mean, when we got down and we were at halftime, that was the same thing. Just go out there, put it all out on the floor, and let's see the results. And,
So basically, let's not do the money line. Let's go down.
On the road, being able to play. Not always. I mean, it affects everybody at some point. And
All right, so if you're paying attention here, this is what it's basically saying. Over, under. Damn, that thing shot up. You lying? It shot all the way up to there.
Galloway, Real, Goody, all played the entire 20 minutes of the second half. 73-58 for IU, and a lot of love all around at the end.
we really tried to preach this last week, even with what.
Damn, it did. That 227 would have been a blessing.
Chance to compete.
Oh my goodness.
So our focus is just rallying around each
So
other.
it's
and
over.
Really sticking together.
The games are always tough. You know what I mean? Regardless of how much talent each team
60,
has,
70.
who has the most talent, those two particular games are always.
All right, so look at here. We got some good. This is something to look at as far as the spread goes right now. Currently at 10.5. They're basically saying during this live match right now that the Clippers are 90% chance to come back. All right. That number go up, it increases. It decreases for Indy. And they got Indy is 30%. They are 30%. Wow. So let's dig in a little deeper. So that's the last 10 games. Let's go out to the last 20.
I talked to those working to uncover the
So the last 20 games, they haven't been able to recover. It was only 3 times they got blew out like that. So it happens.
Treasure trove of Black history.
It happens. They did it once with Denver. They did it another time with Boston. Chicago. And they did it another time with LA, where they kind of got blew out. So it's rare that it happens. Let's see it, Indy. How many times have they covered the 10.5? How many times have they covered the 10.5?
6 months into this, our oldest son passed away Christmas Day.
Out of 20 games, this is out of 20 games. Okay, they did it. They were blowing teams out.
I could not stop.
So they did it a couple times earlier in the season. Didn't do it. But as of late, they haven't been. And that's what I was saying. They haven't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the last 10 games, 11, let's say.
One of the first black
they have 3 times and haven't 8.
The U.S. colored troops, and that Indiana had its own regiment, the U.S. 28.
I'm sorry, it's 7 times. Out of these 10 games they did. So if this number goes up anymore, the better our chances of them LA coming back. Right? That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. All right, let's get out of this game.
4 historically black supplements.
Let's go.
Can't put a price on how this feels in terms of, because I grew up.
All right.
Matt Callio and the Suns open up with possession of the basketball. And can they figure things out down the stretch to at least get into the play-in? And a whistle and a foul, and the foul's going to be on quickly. So an early whistle by Musa Dagger is going to be signed out of bounds.
We're definitely looking at an under play in this game.
81 points
God damn
And
it.
they're going to need a lot of that down the stretch.
For quick to be solid. Like,
We definitely are looking at an under in this game.
get over it, allow him to get back door. Automatically,
Oh, yeah.
put your hands on the defensive behind you to allow them to score. Just outright.
Oh, me so horny. We are definitely people.
Scores in the NBA. Doesn't get that many opportunities, but he scored.
We're definitely
And he's had some big games.
looking at an under in this game right here.
Quick to see early.
You like to see that swinging the rock and Brady Dick having that feel and the Raptors recognizing that early on. And now you talk about playing with purpose, and that's what we saw there, creating a shot for someone else. Driving in the paint like that with RJ.
RJ Barrett right to the iron.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. Getting the stop, getting out in transition. And when you're playing a team like this with all of the gifted scorers, you just want to make them take one bad shot, get the rebound, and get running. Try to get as many easy baskets as you possibly can.
The Suns team, they don't take that many field goal attempts on a nightly basis, in part because of their turnover rate is so high.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Again, that identity. You have different
Yeah.
players having not one primary ball handler until Jones comes in the game, but again, it's very difficult to find that kind
Oh
of
my God.
That's
Come
where
on,
the
man.
Germans come from.
And
Shot and roll on Friday night. That continues. And an 8-0 run by the Toronto Raptors. Remember how they started Friday night against Miami? They were outscored 30-19.
And for quick, this is how you offset that. You get the foul early, but you have to make Bradley Beal guard you on the other end.
oh my God, why does this keep going away?
Operating and able to slide through in an easy bucket in the paint.
Looking like young Al outside.
Plus.
And so Richards cleared a pathway with that screen, so the big couldn't help at the rim.
RJ once again in the paint, and the push shot doesn't go. Robinson getting the start.
We're looking for, baby.
Yeah, just continue to eat the glass. I mean, Richards is going to
8.5 would have hit. Looking for under in the Suns. Clipper play. Yes, these are what we are looking for today.
Momentarily now Booker in the paint leaves it for Nick Richards, and he is fouled. Defense drawn, and then the easy dump off.
And it's very difficult, right? You want ball pressure, but you got to.
Damn, why is they total so
You
high?
can't contain that ball handler. Robertson, the bigs, want to get fouled.
Let's look at that
They'll
real
break the
quick.
defense down, find their teammate, and now you have to foul. Your back is against the wall.
I hate when there's a lot of games on, and I normally don't do this, jumping from game to game. I would like to just stay focused on one game at a time. But I'm looking for my next play, so I am kind of bouncing around at the moment. And maybe viewers might want to see other games, so they might be into that. Let's see here. So totals opened up at. This is for Atlanta and the Pistons.
Why isn't he getting the touches early?
I mean, you have so many guys.
And I'm looking at that over. How many times it went over versus under at the moment?
He's Kevin Durant. He opens up so many things. Now O'Neal gets these open threes. Richard
232 now.
Your two other stars in Beal and Booker get touches because Kevin Durant
Can't find really no looks, so we're gonna go back to we're gonna go back to Phoenix here because it's creeping up now. We got 233. If this thing goes up anymore, because it was already just at 230. It was already at 70% under.
Antonio Davis, right? It would be our best two
Let's see, what was it at? Yeah, it was the other way around.
Where Royce O'Neal's going to get a shot before Kevin Durant gets a touch. And no disrespect to Royce O'Neal.
70% to the over for them.
And the other piece to that is that the first
Toronto.
play works.
Toronto's at home.
You keep going back up until they stop.
Make the defense adjust. If Vince Carter comes down and scores 2 or 3 shots, times in a row, and then Alvin Williams decided he want to get in the game or in a party, you're going to be subbed out quick.
Yeah, I don't like that look there, so I don't like the numbers. The only thing that's really standing out to me right now as far as a good live play at the current state of the games would be that LA plus 10.
I tried to go for the game winning shot. It got blocked. It went off my head. We lost. Lenny said, that's why we
This is the play.
You're right, coach.
At the current moment, the only thing I see where the numbers look like they're in our favor. That's basically what I'm saying. That's the only game. Alexa, turn on backlight. Alexa, turn on living room lamps.
He can get you a shot. So when you're in a lull, just offensively, I put the ball in his hands. And
Alexa, make living room lamps purple.
Remind us who you are. Yeah.
Alexa, make living room lamps purple.
500, but I feel like if Kevin Durant decides, no, I'm the best in the world, this Suns team will look different.
That's the only thing I see, man. Let's go back to that. That's the only thing I see as far as live plays at the current.
KD taking the challenge. He's a hooper. That's why I respect him so much. He loves playing ball. You see Grady get Knicks right here.
So basically, they're still in halftime. I currently can't get that game because I am here in one of those states.
7:02 to go in the first quarter. Darko celebrated a birthday yesterday.
Damn.
He liked to start birthday. Yeah. Okay, he kept that quiet.
It went to 8. But anywho, even at 8, it was still at 90%. It's at 10. So I'm hoping that they come out of the break, Indiana kind of goes up a little bit more. And I really justify me taking that cover for Clippers. Like I said, it's only happened. Like, it's not a guarantee. It's just the numbers just give you something to look at. All right, nothing in this shit is guaranteed. Don't get that shit twisted. That's why I hate when motherfuckers be talking about, oh, I got a lot. Man, no, you don't. You got a plot. You don't. It's not a lot. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Like, okay, how many people you think was on that Mavs game yesterday? How many people think the Mavs was going to, you know what I'm saying, just because of old history and the way the Lakers was playing up to that game? Come on, man. Motherfuckers want to really take LA like that. I lost $200 on that game yesterday.
Tell your doctor your medical muscle or nerve conditions like ALS, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome.
I need
and medicines like
$200 more for the night, y'all.
Serious side effects.
I need $200 more for the night.
Ask your doctor about Botox.
That's it. That put me at a $900 for the day. $300 to put me at $1,000. Shit. All right, is this game back on yet? Let me see if I can find something about the Clippers real quick.
BetMGM, the sportsbook.
No, we're going to go back to my man's. Let's see what he says.
Prior to the smile and the hug, KD, and there's Vince giving up the game chat.
Every time I see him, I try to give him his our annual reminder of who he is and how good he is as a basketball player. Obviously, as a person, people enjoy being around him. But I mean, you see where he is all the time.
Pacers.
There's 7 guys above him. Oh, and I feel like sometimes Kevin Durant takes a back seat to some of the guys on his team.
He didn't.
He's trying to be a team guy, and I'm okay with that. But
when he puts his best foot forward and he reminds us he's Kevin freaking Durant, great things happen for his team. And I think Devin Booker, as well as Bradley Beal, and anybody else who's on the floor will benefit from it.
Grady Dick, they come out of the timeout.
All right, well, like I said, man, the only thing I see right now, as far as the numbers are going at their current state, is just that Indiana won't be able to cover. The Indy at the current state of where it's at.
The first catch, he sees the double team. He throws it out. They get it back to him, and he tells Richards, "Get out, I got it," because he sees now the shot clock going down. He says, "I got it. I'm going to get to one of my moves that you cannot block." He takes his time.
Game should be coming back on soon. Like I said, if you're paying attention,
the normal fan or person
last
watching KD confident is on a beam, right? Sometimes you still need that
20%,
conversation, that reassurance, no matter who you
30%.
are. You know, these players, these young players, without that veteran presence in the locker room so much, they're
20
so
games.
fortunate to have a voice like you who's willing to give that information and drop those jewels on them. I'm sure they appreciate it. I watch how they respond. I watch how they take what you say when you're having those conversations.
I like that look, man. I like that look at that it couldn't happen, but the chances of it is more slim than it not happening. That's the game. That's what I'm seeing.
And you gotta respect that. Sometimes the young players they be a little hesitant.
Excuse me, y'all.
They come right up to you because you're invited. They don't know the
Sick
real
as
thing
hell.
I do, but you're invited. I don't know what that means, but I do.
He's just sour because of
Can't be on camera like that. Shit look crazy. All right, so we're gonna go back to no.
Playing the person. I know everyone's very tired of hearing that, but that's part of the game. That's part of creating that culture.
And also that guy who wears 23 out there. When I'm talking about MJ, everybody, I'm talking about Shed, who played great defense, not allow back him down in the paint to get a shot to where he had to make that play. Booker.
No, we do it over here. So
Booker shot doesn't go, batted up by
go
Richards. It's
here.
Brady controlling. You talked about the ability of Grady Dick when we were having a chat prior to the start of the game to rebound, and he shows it there.
He had that ability to get a double-double. I want to say night in and night out because of his length and his knack for the ball. And that's one thing I would say to him now. I was like, look, there's no way you've gone this many games in the season and not have a double-double with your ability to do both, score and rebound.
Had a career-high 10 on Friday against Miami.
To 8.
Here's it.
Oh shit, this bitch about to die. But I'm about to get off of here, y'all. Like I said, man, I do like the more that spread go up. We missed the number with Indiana on the over when it went down to 223. That was the number there. But I am looking at this Clipper to cover at 10.5. If it go up even more, it puts it better in our favor. So my computer's dying. I just wanted to spend in there an hour live, see if I can get some people in here, which it didn't, but it's fine. I got to fuck with some shit, found out how some things work, and we're going to be doing this shit a lot more since I just figured out something. So, that being said, man, I'm about to close up. This is Cap and Trap, man. You know, I really be doing this shit, bro, like hustling this shit, bro. Like, for real, I need the money bad. You know, I try not to go beyond my means sometimes, but I needed some shit to get paid, and I have that money to do that today based off of betting. You know what I'm saying? When back in the day, motherfucker might have to hit a lick. You know what I'm saying? Sell some shit. Yeah, I'm just bullshit. But you know what I'm saying, man. I gotta sit out here on my comfort of my chair, not commit no crime, and hope that I can get up and get out. Like I said, $100 on there earlier. I'm trying to put like 300 on. 300 or maybe a $300 bet later tonight. If I don't hit that, oh well. If I do, so I'm looking for like a good $300 bet. Maybe the 250, and I'm out. But that's it, man. Ohio game. You know what it is, man. You always want your goddamn wins to outweigh your losses so we can come away like bosses. We're going to make these picks turn into bricks, baby. You know what I mean? Peace.
Because they need to have the basketball in their hand. And how are they impacting the game in other ways?